welcome back with me. It's Sweet Twisted Tarot. The AC is blowing. It's really hot here, so you can see the candles are kind of going crazy. We have, the question today. We're just going to do a general reading for next week. So if you're joining me this week, it is the end of July. So next week will be the beginning of August. We have 3 piles as usual. So pile 1 is this little shell here. I got all these shells when I was really little. Pile 2, these I always think of yin and yang because of how they are shaped here. And the coloring, of course. And pile 3, this little guy. Well, big guy actually. I love the ridges. Alright. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will be doing 3 cards, 1 for relationships for next week, 1 for finances, career oriented, and then 1 for just kind of seeing what Spirit wants to say to you. And of course charms per usual, and I brought back the chakra stones so we can see what chakras you need to work on and what chakras are doing really well next week. Alright, see you at your pile. Bye. Hi pile 1, for those of you that chose this nice big shell. I'm gonna put it over here, even though it doesn't really, I'm gonna burn myself first apparently. Alright, it's not gonna fit very well, but there we go. Alright, so we are finding out about your next week, so the beginning of August 2020 now. Let's do the first one for relationships. What does pile 1 need to know about their relationships next week, beginning of August? Spirit, please. We have the King of Earth. And what does pile 1 need to know about their finances the beginning of August here, 2020? Please, Spirit. I'm not going to take everything. I'll take this one. The 8 of Air. Alright, and then Spirit, how about 1 card for just whatever you want pile 1 to know about next week, the beginning of August. Whatever you want pile 1 to know about beginning of August. Whoa! The 5 of Water, 5 of Cups. So we have the King of Earth, which is the King of Pentacles, the 8 of Air, which is the 8 of Swords, and the 5 of Water, 5 of Cups, and they're all right side up. Bottom deck energy is the Ace of Fire, which is the Ace of Wands. So let's do this. So we have relationships, finances, and what Spirit wants you to know. So it seems like your relationship is really in this sort of steady energy, or this is the energy you're moving into the beginning of August, which is the King of Pentacles. It's a really nice, stable, secure energy to be in. Is this just creating a little waterfall. That's cool. Okay. It's a really nice energy to be in. It's, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe one of you is an earth sign. Especially Virgo, Taurus. Those ones tend to be the most evolved with family, with secure connections. Capricorns tend to be more business oriented in that. So, I will draw some clarifiers in a moment. The Eight of Swords here. It really seems like maybe you guys are in sort of a saving money sort of energy right now. This talks about self-imposed restrictions, and I'm really feeling like maybe you guys feel like you can't spend very much money right now, or I know some people are going through some financial stuff, but if it's almost like I don't get the feeling you guys are in dire straits as far as finances go. It's more like maybe you guys are saving up for something, like a big purchase. So it's a good energy there. Five of Water, Five of Cups. I do feel like there's sort of a sad energy, Spirit's warning you about a sad energy that might be taking over come the beginning of August. It's like you guys are disappointed or regret something that happened. But I'm definitely feeling like it's a past thing. It's something that you don't need to dwell on. And with this bottom deck energy is the Ace of Fire overall for your entire week beginning of August. It seems like there's so much Spirit has in store for you, so much new opportunities that are coming your way in all aspects. You have this really, really sad energy here, but it's like you don't need to have this energy. You have something beautiful coming your way. Whatever you have a wonderful, stable, secure relationships. Maybe with relationships, I try to keep it open so it's not just romantic loves, but also family, friends. You guys are feeling very secure in that aspect of your life right now. And you guys are saving up for something big, and it seems like you have a lot of ideas for the future, potential for the future. So Spirit wants you to not dwell in this Five of Cups, regret, sadness, disappointment energy. Maybe, I know some people are having to cancel travel plans. Maybe you had been saving up for taking an adventure of some sort. I'm hearing adventure. It's kind of weird. Not like traveling exactly, just an adventure. And maybe you had to change those plans because so many things are closed. I know my state still is pretty crazy with COVID. So it feels like you're really... Spirit wants to warn you not to fall into that energy because there's so many other things to go on. So many other potential possibilities here. So let me see. Let's get some clarifiers real quick. Just one clarifier each, please, Spirit. One clarifier. Seven of Rods. Interesting. And the Eight of Swords, please clarify, Spirit. Eight of Swords, please clarify, Spirit. Well, that flipped. The Two of Pentacles. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Let's clarify the Five of Cups here just real quick. The Page of Cups. Okay. I get it. We have the Page of Swords in reverse as that bottom deck energy. Okay. This is becoming clear. So it seems like even with how stable your relationships are right now, it might maybe this week or recent weeks, there's been a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, disagreements with this Seven of Rods here as a clarifier. But the beginning of August, you're going to find some stability in that. It's not going to be as hectic. Come on. I'm worried that this is going to like drip out onto the table. Okay. It's not going to be as hectic as it was. It's not going to be as complicated as it was, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing complicated. Usually Seven of Rods is more complications, but I'm hearing just complicated. Maybe something happened recently where I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have watched my other recent video, that sort of frustrated energy. I wouldn't be surprised if this was you, because I'm sort of feeling like it's a frustrated, complicated situation that you've been in, but you're gonna find some stability, thankfully, next week. So that is a good thing. So we have Eight of Swords for your finances and that Two of Pentacles here, and that makes a lot of sense. So it seems like you're not necessarily saving up for a specific thing. It's not just saving up because you want to make a big purchase and spend all that money. With this Two of Pentacles here, it's more like you guys are wanting to balance your finances. You're trying to, I'm hearing be prepared. You're trying to be prepared for if there's any big situations that happen again, like COVID maybe, or maybe your job hasn't been as steady. I know some people haven't during this. I'm feeling like, yeah, I think that it hasn't been as stable recently. And you're wanting to prepare for if this ever happens again, or if anything happens with your job, if anything happens with your life, you want to make sure that you have this safety net, is what I'm hearing. This safety net with your finances, so you don't have to worry as much. And then this Five of Cups, this regret, disappointment. With this Page of Cups here, it's like, it's something to do with love. I know you've been having a lot of conflict. Maybe with the bottom deck energy, Page of Swords in reverse, I feel like there was a complication in communication. And what I mean by that is like, maybe someone ghosted you, maybe I feel like someone wasn't communicating as much as they should. I don't know if that was you or the other person, but this Page of Cups, it's like someone, usually Page of Cups is sort of, you get the feeling of this unconditional love coming through, but I'm feeling like almost like this fish here, this fish that's jumping out of the cup. I feel like someone was in that sort of surprise, here you go, here's all my emotions sort of energy, and you were not ready for it, and you kind of feel this sort of loss, or your other person. Maybe you were the surprise, sort of. Maybe you were the one who surprised someone else with their emotions. But definitely, whatever did happen, it was not the right thing. It wasn't the right communication. It wasn't what was intended to be said. What I feel like they didn't mean to say this. They sort of just, they should have phrased it better. They should have phrased it better. So, let's get some chakra right here. I'm trying to keep these short for the general readings, just for next week, okay? So what chakra stone does Pile 1 need to work on next week? Whoa! We have I know and I feel. That sort of connection. That's what I was saying. It wasn't phrased correctly. Whatever happened wasn't phrased correctly. And I feel like you need to get your thoughts in order. You need to connect with what your intuition, those feelings, along with, those feelings along with what you sort of understand about the person. When you phrase things differently with different people to sort of help them understand what you're talking about, I feel like you need to connect to those. Like maybe you were the fish who did this surprise sort of, hello, here I am. These are my emotions. Energy, like probably building up over time. And I feel like you really need to figure out the best way of doing it. Figure out how well you know this person and the best way of phrasing your feelings so that this communication gets reversed back to the correct side, because right now it's not going as you intended. I know. So let's do some charms. I'm not going to do the focus shell today, but what charms, let's try to keep it a little bit less than usual. What charms do we want to show Pile 1 viewers to sort of help them understand the situation, Spirit? Oh, this one is open. I should probably shut that. Okay. To help Pile 1 viewers, Spirit. So, okay. So we have a 3 here and a 4, which can symbolize progression. That's good. Or it could be a date, etc. We have it's a 17, kind of moving around. There is so much love coming through. Okay. I'll get to that. Okay, so we have an X, and it's right next to the U. I will let you interpret that as you will. In the center here, I know we don't have a focus shell, but we have a C, an L, and an S right next to the romance rose, the twin flames, lovers, yin-yang thing, and the upside down umbrella. And I think this one is the one that speaks more towards finances. Oh, you know what just came through? Maybe some of you are really connected to your partner. I mean, like joint finances. And maybe something happened. This miscommunication made it feel like you wouldn't be prepared if anything happened between the two of you. You wouldn't be prepared financially. That you wouldn't have an umbrella on that rainy day is what I'm getting. So that's sort of why you're in this saving up energy also. I think that's a big motivator there, which I totally understand. Over here we have Capricorn, so maybe you have Capricorn in your chart, or your person does, or it could also be like you're a good friend of yours or important people in your family. Like I know one person whose her entire family basically is Cancer, and you have a Cancer over here too. So I feel like Spirit, I think, also is kind of yelling at me for the Capricorn thing, because I said I mentioned Taurus and Virgo, but not Capricorn earlier, with that King of Earth steady energy. So that is there. And this Cancer landed over here with this Page of Cups thing, and that's definitely appropriate. That's, very emotional. It's a water energy, so totally makes sense. This over here landed here. This is the music, which to me symbolizes creative things. With it landing in the Spirit's advice for you, I feel like maybe writing a song, writing a poem, however it is that you best communicate. communicate and use your creativity. Whatever it is that gets you in this mindset of joining your intuition with your feelings, Spirit's saying do that, focus on that. And maybe, you know, if you write songs, maybe you can write a song for them to explain how you feel, or if you write letters, you know, do that. If maybe you just like reading, maybe you can find a passage that just explains how you feel without you actually having to write it. That's always nice. Whatever it is, figure out that creative way, and it's gonna help you feel better, but it's also gonna help that person understand. Yeah. Okay. That was your reading for today. I hope you guys liked this. Keeps flipping over to the 3. Maybe the double 3s here is important, but it really wants to flip. Maybe you guys, I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know if you appreciate this little short next week video. So, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below any questions that you have, please. And I will see you guys all later. Bye. Hi, group 2. So for those of you that chose the little yin yang seashells here, I can show you the back too. They're pretty cool. This is your reading. I'll put this over here. So I'm trying to do just a general reading for general but kind of focused. So the first card we draw is going to be for your relationships, not just romantic, but family and friends. The second card will be for finances, and the third one will be for just what Spirit wants you to know about next week. So the beginning of August 2020 now. So let's see. Spirit, what does Pile 2 need to know about the beginning of August for relationships in their life? Relationship, Spirit. August 2020. Pile 2. Oh, this one. The 4 of Water, 4 of Cups. Okay. And what about for finances? Finances, Spirit. Beginning of August, next week. Pile 2. Beginning of August, next week. Pile 2. Come on, finances. Oh. This one. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse there. It's the 5 of Earth in this deck. And then just open floor to you, Spirit. What one card do they need to know about next week, the beginning of August here? August 2020. Okay. 2 of Cups. 2 of Water in this deck. And it landed just like that. And that's funny because this is sort of the yin yang here. And you guys pick the yin yang seashells. Bottom deck energy is the 6 of Earth. 6 of Pentacles. So let's see here. We have relationships, finances, overall. With this 4 of Cups here, I feel like for relationships, you guys aren't noticing an act of love or an offer of love. I'm getting the feeling it's not just romantic. Like, it could be someone's trying to get your attention romantically and you're just not noticing. But I'm also feeling like maybe friends and family are trying to show you that they care about you in some way. And you're not having it. Maybe you're more wrapped up in other things, maybe finances, career. I know everything that's going on right now is difficult. But, and sometimes it's hard to understand that, or it's hard to, it's easy to understand, but it's harder to incorporate the fact that other people have different love languages than us, than just you or just me. And, like, I know for me, a lot of my love language involves, like, caring for people, but also touching feelings. And so it's really hard for me with people whose love language is just doing small things. Like, I know it's silly, but, like, okay, so my husband bought me a sandwich the other day from Jersey Mike's, and he added all these things that he thought I would like to it, and I had asked for just a plain sandwich, but it was kind of, it took me a while, a few moments to realize that, this is his way of showing that he cares about me, that he loves me. And I don't speak that same love language. Like, if someone asks me for something specifically, I don't add things like that. Like, I believe them when they say that they want it one way, or I try to take them at that word, but that's his love language, and mine is different, and that's fine. It's just hard sometimes to realize that. You got to take a moment. So maybe friends and family, maybe they've wanted to talk with you on the phone or something, and you're not really a phone person, but that's kind of their only way of talking to you during all this. And so maybe you just haven't been talking to them at all because you're not really a phone person, but that's kind of their way of saying, hey, I care about you. So I feel like in one or more of your relationships, for some of you, I feel like this is a couple relationships here. There's some sort of misunderstanding in expressing love. There's something missing. You're not understanding love language. You're not seeing it. And it's very possible that you guys have the same love language, and maybe you're just super busy right now. I know, sometimes that happens, but the beginning of next week. But I think Spirit's bringing this up because they want you to be aware that people who really care about you are trying to get your attention, are trying to show you that they love you. So I'm trying not to take too long on this one. Okay, so 5 of Earth, 5 of Pentacles in reverse for finances. So I feel like you guys have had a really difficult time lately with finances. Maybe you guys are the people that have recently been laid off or something and can't find a job now, or something happened that you guys are having a really tough time with finances. But this is a very hopeful card. This talks about recovery after such loss. It talks about an end to those hard times coming. So I think Spirit's bringing this up because they really want you to focus on, there was an end in sight. You can relax a bit. You can breathe because things are going to get better. That's what I'm hearing. Things are going to get better in finances. 2 of Water is the 2 of Cups, is as the Spirit's way of talking to you here. 2 of Cups, I'm getting the yin-yang feeling, especially with the seashells that you chose, so it talks about balance. But usually the 2 of Cups talks about love, perfect unity sort of thing going on. So maybe this misunderstanding over here is to do with family or friends and not your love. Maybe you guys are having a great time in love right now. Maybe you guys met someone new recently. I'm feeling like for some of you, you might have met someone new recently, but for some of you, maybe you've given up hope. This is a very hopeful card. When you see it, when I see it, I definitely am like, okay, this is great. So maybe, no, I'm getting the feeling like, I don't know, it feels kind of sad. Sorry, I'm a very emotional sort of reader. I get these emotions sometimes, and sometimes images. I mean, I'd say it's just intuition, but it's a kind of sad feeling, this Two of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles bottom deck energy. So this talks about giving and receiving and really being thankful for what you have. Ooh, okay. So maybe with all these tough times that have been going on right now, maybe you have sort of had your energy really focused on this, and maybe you're even going through it right now because this is, week ahead reading, this recovery here. But maybe you've been so focused on that this family, friends, and these loves have sort of fallen by the wayside, which is completely understandable. It happens. It's just Spirit saying it's time to take into the fact this giving and receiving relationship, this yin yang. The images in my head now, it's the waves coming across the shore, back and forth, back and forth. And you guys have been so stressed recently, so worried, very worried, that it's almost like the waves have been right up against the shore. Like, I wish you could hear my thoughts of just that clashing, clash at the shore. So stressful. And Spirit is saying, okay, it's time to sort of pull the waves back. Focus on your family, your friends. Focus on people you love or people you might love, Maybe you're single. Maybe, there's people out there for you need to be open to. And even if you're not ready right now, you still can be open to it without, settling down right now. But Spirit, I'm getting this, it's a giving, receiving, definitely yin-yang. Definitely yin-yang relationship here. Let me grab some clarifiers here. For the Four of Cups, please, Spirit. Clarify the Four of Cups. Clarify the Four of Cups, please, Spirit. That just jumped out. The Empress. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm thinking in a moment here. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse, please, Spirit. Clarify the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Come on, Spirit. Clarify the Five of Pentacles in reverse, please. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah. And let's clarify the Two of Cups here, please, Spirit. Spirit, come on. I'm trying to do one at a time, but look, you guys got two. Seven of Swords in reverse and Death, which is a transformation card. It's not death. And we have the Five of Swords here in reverse as your bottom deck. Oh, yeah. Okay. So definitely, like what I was saying with this giving and taking, you got the Empress as your clarifier there. And that's really, she is the ultimate giver. It's this beautiful, fertile woman who, it's the harvest, the Empress is what you think of. And so she has everything if you see there. So, yeah, definitely there's been an imbalance in giving and taking, and it's time for you to be giving in this giving energy. And it's not to say that you haven't been, receptive to giving to others, of course. It's just that you've been so stressed recently, so stressed that it hasn't been very clear. Same with this Queen of Cups in reverse. I'm getting the feeling that, sorry if I talk so fast, I try to slow down again, take breaks, but I'm getting this feeling of like, you're usually the Queen of Cups. You're usually this beautiful giving person, this wonderful emotionally balanced person, but right now it's reversed, and I think it's just just from this stress, this financial stress especially. And with Two of Water here, the Seven of Swords in reverse and Death. Definitely a transformation here needs to happen. It's almost like maybe you guys are lying to yourself in regards to someone. Maybe you're saying, yeah, this isn't going to work out with this person because of this, this, and this. And maybe you're kind of lying to yourself. Maybe you've been so stressed lately, you just don't want to deal with it, which is understandable. But maybe if you feel like this person could be the one, really, truthfully, I mean, you got that Two of Cups, then sometimes you just need to let them know you need a minute. You need some space here. You're just really stressed right now. That's okay to say that, you know. I know sometimes it gets a little crazy, but it's okay to let someone you're dating know that, can I just have a break right now? It's just been super stressful. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay to take breaks. You gotta take care of yourself. And I say that a lot in my readings, but I feel like most of you get so stressed, worked up. I feel these emotions. As I said, I feel so much emotions in my readings that, especially as I'm talking with bigger and bigger audiences, there's more and more emotions, and so I just want to remind you to take care of yourself. That's the point I'm getting to. Just take care of yourself. This Five of Swords in reverse here, it does feel like there's a reconciliation coming through. Maybe this Two of Water, this Seven of Swords energy, lying to yourself, feeling, maybe it's not quite lying to yourself, but maybe something happened in the past with someone and they're coming back to reconcile things, but you're kind of like, I'm so stressed, it's not even worth it. Even though you kind of feel like it is worth it, you just can't do it right now. You know, you don't have the ability right now, which is okay. You know, if it's meant to be, they'll be there, hopefully, next. But if you need a break, you have to take a break. Let me grab chakras. So what chakras do, chakras 2 came out for group 1. Does pile 2 need to work on? I do. Action. Oh, I do. Action. Definitely feeling that action. I feel like it's not that you guys don't do things. It's just, again, it's time for the waves to roll back into the sea. It's time for things to calm down. And sometimes when things have been super stressful for a long time, even a short time, it can happen depending on how much stress there is. Sometimes it feels so pent up, so those emotions rush over me, but sometimes it can be so much, so piled high, that it can be hard to change your feelings, what you do, your responses, I should say. Your response when all those things sort of fade away, which, again, super understandable. It's just a matter of changing your perspective a bit, practicing, definitely practicing, but you're going to have that transformation. Spirit's saying you got to have that transformation. So let's grab some charms here and see what else Spirit has for me. I'm not going to use the focus shell today, but what charms for group 2, please, Spirit, to sort of further know about their first week of August 2020. Whoa, okay. We have a 5 here. Interesting. We don't have very many letters. I mean, we have some, but definitely X's. And we got the reconciliation. I'm super sorry, guys, if you did not want to hear this. but it may be an ex coming through that wants to sort of mend fences with you. You got the romance. I just noticed the romance rose over here too. So definitely you're lying. I'm getting this feeling you're lying to yourself about someone who's coming back. But we do get the you rock, and that's on the transformation. So I'm getting the feeling like whatever happens, it's meant to happen. You just breathe in, breathe out. If it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. It's fine. You have an L here. And an S. Whoa. S. We got some zodiacs here. We got Gemini. And that landed on the relationship thing. So it could be your Gemini or friend, family member is. We have Leo here too. Leo, again, reminds me to take care of yourself. Okay, Leos know how to take care of themselves. And look, further clarification, we got the skull of transformation, of course, over here next to death. So definitely something's going to change. Something's going to change. We have flexibility over here next to the secrecy. I don't know if you could see it, but this is my flexibility charm. It's just a rubber band, but and it landed over here on this lying to yourself thing. So definitely Spirit's calling you to be more flexible in it. I know sometimes my videos are kind of like lecture. I don't mean to. It's just I don't want to just here's all the sun and shine and roses, you guys. But I want to be able to actually help. Okay? We have the wisdom charm. It's my little owl here. So definitely be wise about the situation. Be flexible. But if you need a break, take that break. Only you know your limits. So I love to say, only you know your limits. We do have this this always reminds me of sort of innocence. We have the innocence charm. And I'm kind of getting humor through here. So maybe even through all these difficult times, you've still kept a really great sense of humor. We have the kindness coin. This just reminds you, it has kindness is contagious, pass it on the back. It's a reminder to be kind to others. It comes out now and then, more so recently. We got the peas in a pod, and we did get the Emperor. So if you guys are trying for a child, you did get 2 pregnancy things too. And if you're not, don't freak out. It's just peas in a pod. Can't deny that sort of energy, family aspect there. All right, I hope that resonated with you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below with any questions that you have for Spirit. I would love to hear from you. And thank you so much. Bye. Alright, for those of you that chose pile 3 with this nice stone here. Well, it's not stone, seashell. It's got these beautiful ridges here. This is your reading. Just gonna put that over here for you. We are just gonna get some general messages about your beginning of August 2020. So, definitely some big energies coming through. I am feeling it tonight. I don't know if it's just, I'm doing this at like midnight right now. So I don't know if it's just super quiet all around. I can really get into these energies or what, but I'm feeling it. So we're going to do relationships, 1 card, finances, and then what we're going to let Spirit take the floor and just see what Spirit wants to say to you. So 1 card for the relationship for pile 3, please. Beginning of August 2020. Got the moon in reverse. That's how it came out. Okay. And then 1 card for finances, please. Pile 3. First week of August 2020, please. First week of August 2020 finances. Queen of Earth. Oh, you guys are doing good. Okay. Spirit, take the floor. One card for what pile 3 needs to know about next week, August 2020, please. I know, I said one card. Doesn't mean you need to freak out over it. One card, please, Spirit. One card. That one kind of wants to. We'll take it if it comes out. Come on. Pile 3, please, Spirit. Woo. I'm just going to take this first one here. 5 of fire. 5 of wands. Bottom deck energy is the star. Look at that. You got the moon in reverse and you have the star. That's beautiful. Okay. Relationships, just want to remind you, finances and spirit's advice, or whatever they're saying. Moon in reverse. Something is coming clear in your relationships. This is huge. We'll get clarifiers in a moment after I go over these cards, but I'm not sure if it's a romantic relationship or family or friend, but something is becoming very clear, and I'm getting the feeling like you're getting a very clear picture of a person. And I'm not meaning visually, I mean you're getting a very clear picture about who they are. So that's very interesting. Definitely very different energies across the piles. We have the Queen of Earth here for finances. And she is independent lady. She doesn't take nothing from no one. She knows how to take care of her finances. You guys are in a very, dominating finances energy. And it maybe you don't exactly have a lot of finances, but you're definitely, the beginning of August, in charge of them. Maybe you are having a plot sheet for them. Maybe you're making lists over what you need to save, what you need to spend, what exactly you need to spend it on. But whatever it is, you guys are on top of it. You're prepared, is what I'm hearing. You're prepared for your finances. It may not feel very stable, but you are a stable person in regards to them, is what I'm hearing. So 5 of fire, 5 of wands. It feels like there is a conflict that's going to happen. I always get kind of stressed when the feeling of stress comes over me in this image, because this fire is happening above her. And these are always really beautiful cards, but I don't know. When I look at this one, I always feel like the fire is going to come down on her. And it's like there is a conflict coming through. There is some stress coming through here. But you do have the star for overall, which is a beautiful, hopeful energy. And we'll get some clarifiers again in a moment. But overall, this is a beautiful card to have. I'm not really worried about you, Pile 3. You might not be in the best place right now. I know a lot of people are having some issues right now, especially, but overall, you guys have a beautiful light coming through in the future. I'm getting, the North Star, that sort of, it's a bright in the darkness, a light in the darkness. Let's get some clarifiers now. So, just one card, please, Spirit, for the moon in reverse, please. One card for the moon in reverse, please, Spirit. Come on, one card for the moon in reverse, please, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. One card for the moon in reverse, please. The relationships aspect. Let's not do that. Relationship aspect, please. Whoa. I wasn't looking and a whole bunch fell out. Okay. Sorry. We have the 9 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. The 9 of Pentacles right side up. Interesting. Alright, and then clarify for the Queen of Earth, please, Spirit. Whew. You guys. Spirit. I was trying to take one card to clarify. We have the 2 of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Rods in reverse. Okay. Let's clarify the 5 of Wands here, please, Spirit. Let's try to do one card. I know you guys are an eventful, that came out. King of Cups. Okay. You guys are a very eventful group. Spirit has a lot to say to you. We have the 10 of Rods in reverse coming through here. Okay. So, I feel like you guys are single, or you're in that sort of energy. We have the 9 of Pentacles here, and you also have the Queen of Earth. And I know that wasn't in the relationships thing, but it gets the feeling you're very independent people. Not necessarily single, but you're definitely not the type of person that throws everything into someone, you know? You like having your own boundaries in place, and that's a great thing. And with the 3 of Pentacles here in reverse, ooh. This talks about working alone too, or being tired of working with someone else. That's also coming through. So maybe you're kind of sick of your coworkers right now. Maybe you found out something about your coworkers, or you found out something about someone, and it's like, I don't want to work with this person anymore. I can do this all myself. That's the feeling I'm getting from here. Like, I don't want to deal with this person anymore. I can handle my own business. Thanks. So I don't know what exactly. You guys will have to let me know down below what exactly is going on there, but you guys are in your energy. For the Queen of Earth, we have the 2 of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Rods in reverse. There is a sort of a stalemate going on with your finances. Let me see here. It's like there's a delay. This Ace of Rods, right side up, usually talks about new start, fresh start, but it's reversed. So it's kind of like there's a delay in getting your finances in order. Like, you're so ready for it. You have everything planned out, but there's some sort of delay happening with it. And with the 2 of Swords in reverse, it's like you don't have a plan for if it doesn't come, or if it takes so long to come. You don't have a go plan for this. You're like, it needs to come now. Whatever this moment is, it needs to happen now, is what you're saying. Because you're all ready for it. You've planned this all out. Here, let me reverse these. I always forget to reverse. I'm sorry. I'm used to doing personal readings, and so I actually have the people draw the cards a lot of the time, and so it's usually facing them already. But it feels like it needs to happen now to you. Whatever it is with your finances. Maybe you have a career change coming up or something. Maybe you're waiting for a job offer. Whatever it is, you guys feel like, okay, I'm ready. I've planned it all out. All I need is to get the okay to go for it. So, with this 5 of Wands, there's some sort of conflict in keeping your emotions in check, is what I'm hearing. There's some sort of conflict with your emotions, with your... It might be family with the King of Cups here, but usually it talks about just your emotions in general. Maybe you're very stressed right now with this being all ready to go, but not quite being able to go anywhere. Definitely, that's a frustrated feeling. So maybe it's really hard right now to not slip into this very argumentative energy. That 10 of Rods right side up energy. You got it in reverse, actually. But definitely I'm feeling that energy. of being burdened is what that is right side up. You're trying not to slip into that, which is very good. It's great to be in that positive mindset. And you have that star, that hope. You guys have that hope. You guys are in that hopeful mindset, and that is going to benefit you. With the 10 of Rods here in reverse, I feel like you guys need to release some of that control, is what I'm hearing. The Queen of Pentacles is a wonderful energy to get, but it's kind of like it's swaying your emotions. Like you have all this planned out, but it's not going anywhere. I'm hearing redirect your energy. Redirect your energy somewhere else. Definitely, if you can't do anything with your finances, then do something with family. If you can't do anything with family or finances, then find a creative outlook. You know, draw something, write a song, do something. Do something else until you can figure out where you're going here. What's happening with that? Don't stress so much about that you don't have that right now, because you plan for it to have it by now or something. You guys will have to let me know down below what's going on. And definitely, you guys are fed up with people and you're waiting to go, but you just can't go yet. I'm not sure what that's pertaining to, but definitely keep this positive mindset, you guys. This is a beautiful energy. When the star comes through, it's not just positive mindset. It means your positive mindset is changing what is happening. It's like following that North Star. It's that positive mindset, that outlook is making your future better. And so this is the energy you're going to be in beginning of August next week. Let's get chakra stone here. So what chakra does Pile 3 need to work on right now? Well, beginning of August 2020, first week. Ooh, I speak. I speak. I'm getting the feeling you need to speak up. Speak up in, with this positivity coming through, what would be great for you guys? Having those sort of positive affirmations that you say. Lots of people say them in the mirror daily, but you can also just say them or type them into your phone and repeat them, or whatever it is. Definitely, you need to be in that sort of positive, not just trying to change your brain, because you guys are definitely working on that over here. But also, keep doing little things, little steps to help you continue on this beautiful path of hope, okay? This beautiful path of this hopefulness, changing things. And definitely speak up. If you can't work with somebody, let them know. If you can't, handle your emotions right now, say you need a day. Figure out a way. You gotta figure out a way. So let's get some charms for you here. I'm not gonna use the focus shell today. So I'm hoping on not too many charms. So far we've been doing all right, but you guys got double cards here too. So we shall see what Spirit says. So charms for Pile 3, please, Spirit, in regards to their first week of August here, 2020. Yeah, of course, you guys got a little bit more charms. Okay, so we got a C. We have a P, we have a J, we have a Z, an M, a U, we got a Q, we got an X, we got, what is this, an R, we have another M over here. So many letters. Okay, and so many zodiacs here. We got, let's see, we have that Capricorn energy that came through in Pile 1 too. We have Sagittarius. Oh, definitely feeling that Sagittarius with that release, that 10 of Rods here, that need to release. We have, oh, double Sagittarius. There's another, the word Sagittarius too. We have a Leo energy here. And the Ram for Aries. We have Virgo. And Libra. Definitely need to balance your emotions. They get the scales here. What's this one here? Oh, another Leo. So double Leo too. We got the sign for Leo and the animal. Oh, come on. Interesting. We have a 3 that may be of significance and a 6. So 63, 36, maybe separately. We have that sun, yes. We have the moon. Look, you guys, we had the moon, the star, right? And now we have the sun. Yes, the sun will come out, especially when it lands on this finances. I feel like you guys are definitely the most worried about finances. The sun is going to come out. That is beautiful that it landed there, especially you guys. Believe. Anything is possible. That's what the other side of this is. This is the, creativity. Definitely have creative outlooks for you guys. Outlets, that's the word for you guys. But definitely believe in yourself, believe in the process, believe in spirit. You're definitely being a busy bee. Definitely with this planning, you're being a busy bee, but it looks like you're being a busy bee with these emotions, keeping these emotions in check, which is very good. We have looking at things from a new viewpoint here. And that's in regards with your disagreements with people. You need to look at things in a new viewpoint, but also be wise. We have the owl here. So maybe you have a conflict with someone right now, but it's time for you to look at things from their side and not necessarily voice it, because we have that owl there. And I'm getting the feeling of, just because you know it to be one way doesn't mean you have to say it. We do have a couple love charms over here. We have the yin yang. I'm also getting the feeling of balance. It landed with that Libra scale there. But it can also be the twin flames, the love, and we got the I love you. This is very hard. It's a very tiny little one, but let me see. I love you. So definitely some sort of love coming through here. All right, you guys. This is your reading. I hope it resonated. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any questions for Spirit. I would love to hear from you. Let me know if it resonated, etc., etc. And thank you so much for joining me. Bye.